I got to #1 in the entire world in the current Royale Tournament with the best decks for the Royale Tournament. So if you guys want to see how I got #1 in the world and which decks I played, make sure to watch until the end. In this game I went against one of the best players in the entire world, Mini Coco. So if you guys don't know this guy, he was actually competing in the Clash Royale League last chance qualifying. Also was one of the players who was in the final 16 player stage, where like 10 out of that made it to the Clash Royale League World Finals. I also played against him. I won 2-1 against him, so yeah, not an easy opponent, and we are facing him once again. So it kind of proves, yeah, the top of the Royale Tournament is so stacked, and we are facing just the best players in the entire planet. So this matchup is pretty interesting. I was switching decks around. So first of all, I started using a deck which I also showed in the best Royale Tournament video. If you guys didn't check it out yet, make sure to check it out, where I showed you guys the best deck for the Royale Tournament, at least in my opinion. A really cheap, aggressive Goblin Duel cycle spam deck, I would say. But now I'm using the Spade deck, since I just didn't want to face a deck what he was playing most of the time. And also switching next around in the top of the Royale Tournament is pretty important, since I was also streaming. So I didn't really want to get stream sniped. This is just a really important fact for myself. Don't want to get stream sniped, don't want to get hard countered for like no reason. So for sure playing a deck which I didn't play before, just switching around. Also, I feel really comfortable with Logbait, and Logbait is one of the best decks in the entire game. So I would say as matchup, I would consider this as a pretty hard matchup, since he has a log, he has a cheap cycle, and also Mighty Miner 3-card cycles there. This is where, by the way, really good Goblin Barrel by me. Playing it in the back, that my Goblin and that my Fire Split connection were kind of evening up the damage, and because he didn't have any single card against the Miner. I need to say, right now I'm feeling really comfortable. I got a #2 in the world, finished in the Global Tournament and ladder last season, and now I was able to qualify for the Clash Royale League World Finals, and currently #1 in the Global Tournament once again. So I'm coming, opponents, I'm coming. Also, for sure, I'm trying to get #1 this time in the Global Tournament, feeling pretty comfortable with a really good thing. So right now I'm going in here really aggressive. You look at the Fire Spirit, just pushing so much, and right now using my log here. Why I'm using my log, really smart log, that the Mighty Miner goes, or like the better to say, that the bat's going to throw off the Mighty Miner. So he actually missed the Mighty Miner ability here, so I'm going now in here. He still to play defensive miner. I'm also just going to cycle a log here. And I need to go in for a Fire Spirit. I guess I missed the Fire Spirit there, so that was like the only real mistake I feel like I did in the full game. But I can still win this one. So this time I'm going for a barrel here, and I guess I get a really decent amount of damage this time, especially because he played also a log. This log really costs him. Dark Golem gets so much value. Since he used the log, he still got damage, and we can easily outcycle him. So this is exactly what we're going to do, right? I'm using my skeletons here. Fire Spirit is still pressuring him, and right now we're going in for that, and look at the damage you get. I'm also throwing the rocket. Yeah, you could think I'm missing the musketeer, but look at his elixir. With even an elixir, and I can easily defend this one. I'm just gonna go for the cannon here and have a really huge advantage. He's now using his ability, really bad ability on this end, since the musketeer was for me quite annoying to defend. So if I had to use also my Mighty Miner, the mortar would have been a really huge problem. So I'm using my bow here. And from now I'm really trying to be aggressive. So look at this. I'm going in like that, using my Fire Spit also at the bridge here, using my skeletons now. And I was really trying to get the out cycle going, but I didn't get it. So well played to him. He was exactly knowing what I want to do, how I want to cycle, and he was able to defend this one. So I'm using my Dark Golem just like this, and now we can really go in for his poison. My log is coming down, and I'm just gonna use another barrel here. This time he gets the log once again in time. So I was just like, bro, I just need another really solid barrel to get connection to double rocket him out. So this time I don't get the miner catch. Also, he plays a really good ability. And I still need to play something, right? I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit, not a really huge investment, but still one elixir you don't really want to play in this situation. And I'm gonna use my barrel here, and I guess right now I really want to go for the 2 rockets plus log combination. I feel like I can do it since this musketeer wasn't really optimal. Also going out for the cannon prediction on top of his mortar, since I knew he would do that. And I'm using my Fire Spirit here, using this, and he's just gonna pressure me, since he knows rocket log is enough. So this time I'm just gonna use a barrel here. Just want to apply some pressure. He cannot really spend everything on offense. Using my log here, and right now it's just about rocketing log. My Dark Golem is still alive, and we are winning this one, taking this away. And I think with this game we got to #3 in the entire world. I guess we still the log. So log is coming down. We're winning this one. Next game we are facing Codigo, one of the most best entire players in the entire world. He's so good. He's so consistent. He's around the scene, or like in the scene around the game for like 5 years already. He was competing 2017 in CCGS. Last year he made his first World Finals appearance. He's one of the greatest players in the world. Also one of the greatest content creators. So he's a really nice guy, and I just switched my deck since I know. Look at that. Look at this deck, right? Here's the Log, here's the Dark Prince, here's the Fire Spirit, since he most likely thought I will use the Drill deck, but I didn't. And I'm using a Lava Miner deck. I think actually this Lava deck is not as easy to play as it seems like. If you talk about Lava decks, there are different Lava decks. I would say Lava Clone is most likely the easiest one, and Lava Loon, I think, at least in my opinion, is easier since, yeah. Lava Loon is your main win condition, but with this deck, in my opinion at least, you need to think a bit about your decision making, how you want to play your tubes, how you want to get some damage, how you want to get like value out of your tubes. This is at least my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about like the high skilled Lava variation, or what you guys think about this Lava variation. But at least in my mind, this Lava deck is not an easy deck to play. So this time I'm just going to go now for my Flying Machine, I guess, at the bridge. I'm also using my ability here. Yeah, I just want him to do something. So he's going for a Log. Maybe I should have Miner there, but he's going for a defensive Miner, so I don't really need to worry, right? We're up by Elixir, we're up by damage, and if you have like a Lava deck like that, you just need to control the game. If you're up, always gonna go for Lava, and I actually love playing this type of matchup. I like playing this matchup against decks, like cheap Miner cycle decks without Mortar, just Miners is like solid win condition, since I can always throw my Lava on the back. I don't really need to worry about overselling pressure, and I just can defend, push my, support my Lava on, right? Lava and Foundering in this situation is our key push for sure. This is an absolutely insane matchup, but still, I really want to go Lava and Foundering as our main push. The Queen is really annoying. I'm just gonna go for Miner this time. Here, at least like forcing out him to use the ability early on. I'm using my arrows here, even I like don't get on top of the get a tube on top of the Archer Queen to kill it. I still think it was great, and right now I'm using my Skellies in the back against that, and now I'm just going to use my Lava in front of that since his Queen is out of cycle. So if his Queen is on the map, I really want to get a Lava down, since I know, okay, we get the push, we get the Lava on opposite side of the map, on his side of the map, but he cannot cycle back to the Queen since he just had it in cycle. So this little gate thing. So as you guys can see right now, he needs to defend this huge push without a Lava Hound and without a Queen, and this is kind of winning us the game, right? A ton of people would have played the Skelly King there, but we decided to play our Lava Hound, and this won us the game. So look at the Skelly Tree here, just chipping away, and honestly, right now, it's just about controlling the game. He will go in, but for me right now, it's just about going in for my Lava Hound at the bridge and just trying to get 1 or 2 minus on tower. He's doing a really great job, but there's not really nothing he can do. Really great Flying Machine on top of the Archer Queen. But this game is over, right? Just like getting a Lava down, going in for the Miner here, going in for the arrows, and 1 more Miner will finish off this game. And I would say with this game, we are currently number 2 in the world, but we actually need to win 2 more games to get the number 1 spot. This matchup is quite interesting one, since he has the Fair Tower, he has the Delivery plus Esprit. Delivery plus Esprit, let's talk about this interaction against my tubes. Delivery, so good against Lava, also Delivery plus Esprit kills my Skelly Drakes, which I know, but Esprit plus Delivery doesn't kill the Flying Machine. And keep that in mind. This is the key. This is the key in this matchup. So I'm just going to go Brain Dead Lava first play, since I know it's going to be a cycle deck. And I thought, okay, maybe against mine that could be a really good play. Even you don't really do it. I think, yeah, I was kind of Brain Dead. I didn't really think, and I just went there. I thought like, okay, it's just a 1 or 2 games grand challenge, but it was actually a game for being close to number 1 in the world. So as you guys can see, here's he playing as a Fair Tone. I was already like, nah. So we have like 2 different ways of playing with this deck, right? One of them is just going in for the Lava on the back and just trying to get the chip damage in, trying to get like the Lava on support with the Miner, with the Scale Rings, build up a huge push, like get a Lava on top. The other one is just playing with our support troops, and this is why we have the Skelly King. Scale King ability, plus Inferno Drain, plus Flying Machine, plus Scale Rings, get the Miner chip on top of the tower, is also a really good win condition rise. And at example, when our opponent is using Inferno against that, since sometimes they have to, we get a really good Lava on push, maybe then going, or at least when we have a big Elixir advantage, we can do that. But this is like how we really want to play against Inferno Tower deck. So he's using his Miner, and right now, as you guys can see, we are putting in a really good work. Right now, we're knowing, okay, I was first of all waiting for him to rocket that, but he didn't. So he's using that, he's also using Esprit here, and right now, I know he has an awkward cycle. So he's going for a Log, I'm immediately going in for my Miner in the back, and with this Miner in the back, also the Inferno Drain goes in front. I know this is kind of it. Look at this, we are absolutely demolishing him. We're absolutely beating. We're also facing a world finalist. Same with Barsodo, one of the best entire players in the world. And with this game, We already won after a few seconds doing the right decisions, even we're playing with Lavon against an Inferno Tower deck. So guys, as you guys can see, the game is over. We won this game and now we need one more game to get the #1 spot in the entire world. So guys, now we're facing once again Cody on a different account for the #1 in the entire world game. And we need to say this matchup is quite interesting. He has the log, he has the delivery, he has guns, fires, but three good ways of killing my goblin barrels. So I was switching once again. This time I'm going for the guard since he was like playing a ton of Royal Giant. And if you face a Royal Giant player, you really prefer to have the guards, right? Guards are so tanky, so good. And so, for example, your opponent is going to drop something like the log on top of the skeletons, E-Spirit on top of the skeletons, which is really annoying. He needs to always go E-Spirit and log against my guards to kill it, and then I can go in for the goblin bro. So this is why the matchup is so good. In this situation, I'm just gonna cycle rocket and do a good job, since I know it's going to be minor control EQ most likely. So I need to be aggressive with my rockets. This will be a really dirty game, but this is like a picture perfect gameplay how to beat this kind of really cheap minor cycle decks where I have a ton of counters. So he's using a mine in the back, so I can easily go now for my mighty miner, since I know, okay, if I go for guards, he will get a EQ value, and also really important that we have the guards right with skeletons. It would have been way worse here if you would have EQ'd the skeletons there. So I'm really happy about that, but for sure in this situation it was the right decision going for the mighty miner. Good thing is the fire spirit got a bit of damage from the mighty miner, so we need to defend it. We have a 200 damage advantage, and this means we're just gonna throw another rocket since it's also a screen is out of cycle. So I want to keep my Ice Spirit against that, so I'm going for a perfect Ice Spirit, also going for really great guards, and that was really an optimal placement, right? I knew he will wait, I knew he will most likely go for the log prediction, so I was waiting, going then for the Ice Spirit, and then wait until log is over and going for the guards. But like the Ice Spirit freeze effect, Ice Spirit is so good. I was also talking about in the last video, just so good against Royal Giant, against Miners, against Hawk Rider. Since the freeze effect is so long, since I think like some months ago they buffed it, and you can kind of saw the buff there. So he's going for a Fire Spirit, and unfortunately I need to go for an Ice Spirit, but at least the Ice Spirit was still helping against that. But I don't really want to overcommit. I don't want to go for the guards. I want to go for the spicy rocket on top of the tower. I was kind of scared at this moment that the queen logs on top of the tower, but she didn't, and this is great. This is important. So, okay, we're relaxing, we're chilling. I'm cycling my log, getting some decent value, getting some decent tower damage also. And right now, for me, I'm just gonna play my another barrel there, another really solid barrel. So using my Dark Golem here right now, just for me going in for my miner in the back, mighty miner in the back, or like kind of predicting his miner, since I feel like this is the best spot. So I was predicting that, but didn't really work out. He's going for his miner in the back. Or mighty miner didn't catch that. So right now I need to go Ice Spirit here. We don't want to delay the cannons to fully still counter that, and that's what we did. So right now we just need 2 rockets on top of your tower. I really want to go now for my Dark Golem here. Really good Dark Golem, like just kind of chipping away on top of that. Using my log now on offense, I guess. No, I should have used it on defense. Defense would have been a safer play. So using also my Ice Spirit here, using my ability, using my barrel here, but he's just going to get like the perfect placement with the skeletons plus Fire Spirit. So right now, for me, it's about catching this miner, but I didn't, so I need to go still guards and going just for the rocket. So right now it's about like getting the rocket damage in. I have the 3-card cycle going, so for me it was important in this situation to get the mighty miner first on the map and then go for the rocket, so we have the 3-card cycle. Going for a log, Ice Spirit, and then one more card and I have the rocket. So right now I'm just gonna chill here. I'm gonna wait, he goes in for the log. And right now I'm just gonna go in for the guards. By the way, really good miner placement since I like always predicting there, so I wouldn't have predicted that. Going for the rocket, I'm just gonna go log on defense of the miner. With this game, we got #1 in the entire world in the global tournament, and for sure we'll try to finish there. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to support with Creator Good Morten. Thank you so much for all the support on yesterday's video. Make sure to also check this out. This was like my route, my final road to the Clash Royale League World Finals in Helsinki, 23rd until 25th of September, live in Helsinki. So thank you so much for all the support. Peace out, thanks for watching, and have an awesome rest of your day.